Right, based on the last video where I was offering some advice to people if they want it, don't tell the copper. He's under oath. Yeah? The reason I was thinking I need to pass that on is the times you must have seen him. Him. There I am at Stonehenge, right? Now, they want to try and close down the real Stonehenge festival, which by the people, which is free, and create their own commercial one, thinking they can, like, clone it, yeah, and charge a fortune, yeah, and they're like business people who work for English Heritage. Then it don't. No, that isn't the original Stonehenge festival was free, and they got rid of the guy who was organising them. You know, he's put in a mental hospital, never to be seen again. Apparently, died in hospital. Wally Hope, right? So there we are, celebrating Wally Hope with our own free festival, as he always used to do. You know, I mean, don't tell everyone about love and peace, because I'll tell you what, no one will work again. You know, get rid of the hippies. Yeah? No one was interested in Stonehenge before the hippies, all right? Which basically is a word I use now for anyone who believes in free speech, free love, free will, and being free. And that could be a straight person, you know, but as long as they have that ethos, they're a hippie as far as I'm concerned, you know, which is what it's all about. But there I am at the Stonehenge event, and we're setting it up as like an illegal sort of like free festival near the site, which they do yearly, and they're called their Stonehenge Free Festival campaign. You have Oates, which is the open access to the Stones group of people. There's lots of groups of people who believe in giving us back our stones owned by the people, controlled and money made out of by English Heritage. Don't get me on that subject. So there we are. And this copper is being told to stand and watch the entrance and how we were getting the vehicles onto the field. All day long I watched people wander up to him and go rambling on off their trolleys, just get him away from the copper. God knows what he's got in his pockets, you know. He's there trying to tell the copper about all the times he'd been nicked. And it was entertaining to watch, but I kept saying, like, does anyone know him? Like, get him away from that copper, you know, because the copper's having to put up with it all day and all night. Listen to him. That was his job. He earned his money that night. But, you know, how close was that guy, this guy who was rambling on at this copper to get nicked, you know? I was thinking, shut up. Don't tell the copper. All right? So that's where that bit of advice came from, really. Just watching this person trying to change the views of a policeman who's under oath, obliged to nick you if you give him a whiff of a crime. But this guy's blurting it all out. Yeah, but I told him. Because obviously you think your opinion is going to, like, win over a copper onto our side. Yeah, no matter what he believes, he probably agrees with you, but he can't agree with you, and he can't get into the subject, and he's obliged to follow the law. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that is what they do. Know what I mean? Yeah, don't tell the copper, and if you see one, just shut up. Just shut up. Yeah, or rescue your friends if they're not shutting up. You know, they just talk to them for hours. I don't know if you've seen it. We've all seen it, yeah? Waste of time, mate. Waste of time. Get him away from the copper. All right? Top tip from me to you. You know it makes sense.